Sit on down, girl. Let's get some nachos.
You're an idiot.
We're gonna get some nachos.
You're
Today.
an idiot.
Today we're gonna get some nachos today. Right? Good turkey.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
That's what I'm talking about right there. Right now, let's get a little serious.
Can you drop the voice?
I'm in the South.
No.
Alright.
No. No. Welcome back to our channel. We are actually currently out of town in West Memphis, Arkansas. My little cousin is graduating from high school today. So we're down here with family, and
Yes.
Drew has not met my family.
Yes, I have been fully interrogated. They done tipped me to this thing called a smoked sausage.
Oh, it's so good.
Lord, let me tell you something.
Your soul was blessed.
Child, it blessed me out of child support court. That's how good it was.
Hence why we're looking a little tired, little disheveled. I accidentally left my cord to plug up my ring light at home, so this is kind of, the recording's a little shabby and dark, but we didn't want to like not give you anything, so the lighting is kind of okay in here.
It looks like we're going to heaven right about now.
It is. So yes, we're definitely going to give you a new topic today. All right.
That's right.
So who introduced the topic last time? Did I do it or did you do it?
You did it.
Okay, so you tell us what we're talking about today.
Okay. I have this thing. Well, I want to talk about single. What is like dating a single mother?
Yeah.
What is like dating a single mother?
Is it hard? Is it difficult? Is it the worst thing since sliced bread that most guys say? A lot of black men seem to think that dating a single mother is hard. They think dating black women is hard, but a black single mother is worse, apparently.
Well, let's get this straight. Let's break down the single black mother. Let's break down the single mother first. Fellas, it is not hard. It's not. It's not. Okay, she just has a priority to take care of. In a way, she has a priority to tend to. And in a way, she's teaching you how to be, how to prioritize in your own life. You know, I mean, I've known her pre-kid.
It's true. You have.
I've known you pre-kid. Okay.
Before the child.
I've known her before. You know, the amazing gift known as the Pink Minion, as I like to call her, known as Jada, came into this world, and I've known her as a mother. And I'm telling you, it's not hard. It's not hard. What makes it easy is being understanding. What makes it more easy is that I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid and I love kids. I love interacting with kids. That's what makes it easy. I think most men don't like to date a woman with kids is because they got to go through so much. They got to figure out if they're going to be in the kid's life or if they're going to be in the mother's life or whatever, or what have you. So what are your thoughts on that, baby?
Honestly, I think a lot of men that feel as if it is difficult to date a single mother or a black single mother or a black woman in general, I think a lot of it has to do excuse me, a lot of it has to do with their own insecurities, them thinking that they can't step up to whatever plate that they feel that a single mother is on. I won't totally blame the man because women do have some responsibilities in this, and there are some things that I will address that I do see that I think is hindering us a little bit. But I definitely feel, especially on the male side, that it just has a lot to do with the fact that men just don't want to step up to the plate. You know, they want something that's easy. They want something that they feel like they can conquer. And they don't want to feel overly challenged to where they can't be successful. So as opposed to saying, you know what, I can't deal with that because I'm just not mature enough, they go to the whole length of tearing that woman down to make themselves feel better. So it's a whole insecurity bit. On the woman's side, there are a few things that I see that a lot of us single mothers do that really does hinder us. Like, we put our children first over everything, you know, and not understanding that, yes, our children are a priority, yes, our children need us, but in certain instances, our kids can wait a second. Like that whole, who plate do you fix first, your man or your child?
I never understood
that. You know what? I grew up in a household where my mother fixed my father's plate first.
Right.
And then we ate, our plates were made afterwards. And it was like a 3-second interval. It was not like we had to wait for him to finish eating in order for us to eat. You know, it was legit. He got his plate first and then we got ours. And even to this day, my mom still fixed my father's plate, and my sister and I will respectfully wait for him to get his food before we fix our plate. You know, my mother doesn't fix our plate anymore. We're grown. But we'll wait. You know, and it just has a lot to do with the fact that that's kind of one of those instances in which a lot of women, especially I've seen it so many times, I'm not fixing no man plate, yada, yada, yada. He can fix his own. But the problem is that we don't value our men enough. There's very little value in the black man, in my personal opinion, because our families have been torn apart and separated for so many different reasons, and now there's very little value in the black man that a lot of women see, and they're disposable. They're legit there for them to procreate and maybe take care of something, but that's it.
Let me ask you this one question, baby. What devalues a black man to a woman, to a black woman?
To a black woman, I'm going to try to get into the mindset. A lot of black women see, unfortunately, not all of us, but a lot of us do, see men leave their responsibilities behind for one reason or another. Either they're leaving it because they don't want it, or they're forced, whether it's through death or incarceration. So those instances say, I don't want to be responsible for my life. I don't want to be responsible for my children. I don't want to be responsible for my mother. And a lot of men have a mindset of, well, this is going to happen to me anyway, so I don't have to do any of these things. So we feel as if we can't rely on you guys. You guys will walk away like that for whatever reason. So because we can't fully rely on you, we have to rely on ourselves. And that's what makes black men disposable. And it's really just based off of what they've experienced. Their father may have done it to them, or even if their father hasn't done it to them, because my dad didn't do that to me, a man has done that to them several times. That's happened to me in past relationships where I was like, you know what, I'm good, I'm done. Unfortunately, they're basing it off of the 1 or 2 or 3 experiences that they may have had, when there's a plethora of men out there that don't think like that. And they kind of get the cold shoulder along with the other men because they're so unforgiving of their past. So, which causes those men to drift into different directions, whether it be another black woman or interracial dating, which I've seen a totally different conversation about recently. And sometimes it actually makes black men bitter, where they're degrading black women and saying that all of it is their fault, without realizing it, that you kind of catered to it too, bruh. You should own up to your responsibilities without saying, oh, this is her fault, her fault, her fault.
I must say this, though, in regards to us black men dating outside of our race. And the primary reason why the average black man will say, I'm going to date outside my race is because a black woman is too much to handle. A black woman is so out there. All right, because this is the day and age where most black women don't need a man. This is the day and age where they don't need the man. But that goes so far back to where it has been taught to black women, at a young age, well, you have to do for yourself and be independent, and you don't need to lean on the man. Where I strongly beg to differ, because sometimes a black woman needs a black man for balance. And I strongly believe that most black men that date black women, that date outside their race, such as, a white woman, is because they feel that a black woman is intimidating now.
Well, I won't even necessarily say all of that, because let's be clear. There's nothing wrong with interracial dating. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay, I'm definitely mixed with something. What it is, I'm not 100% sure.
Same here.
I'm
definitely mixed.
100.
Okay.
Yes, you are, because you so khaki. Yeah, I said
it. Do not listen to this macadamia nut here. Okay.
He's khaki.
I'm just shrinking.
You a whole Old Navy outfit.
Mm-hmm.
But so there's nothing wrong with interracial dating. The only time I ever say anything about it is when it's shoved down our throats. And I don't necessarily care for that. Like, I feel like you should do what you do. Be in love. I'll definitely support it because I'm a big supporter of love. Mm-hmm. And I'm happy for you. Go for it. But when you tell me that I'm dating this white girl because you did this, and this, no. That's not only an insult to me, that's an insult to your girl, too. Because basically all you're saying is she's easy and I don't have to work hard. Yes, you do. You still got to work hard. She still has a lot of value to her. So the whole pinning the different races of women towards each other is kind of whack. I don't necessarily care for it, I don't care for that portion of it. But if that's somebody that you love and you fell in love and you're happy with it, by all means, do it. Go for it. We're fully in support of it. I know people that aren't, but ignore them. They're bitter and they're jealous. Let them be great. You go be great with your boo, okay? But there's no need to throw it in other people's faces, and that's when it becomes an issue.
Okay, I have to say this. I totally agree with you in regards to love knows no boundaries, it knows no color, and it knows no limit. Mm-hmm. Clearly, it knew no limit between us. Yeah. Because...
He yellow.
You're khaki. Okay, you
I
know what?
Not khaki.
Your nickname is Lima Bean, okay?
I am caramel.
A caramel flavored lima bean. But anyway, what I don't like is the cop-out excuse. I'm dating this white girl because... these sisters out here, they too much.
Yeah, I saw a blog, actually on the way down here. I was reading, that was when you all were talking to me, and you kept saying, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm reading something. That was what I was reading.
She hates road trips.
I can't stand
She hates road trips.
Oh my God.
She's annoyed.
Oh my God. So y'all kept talking to me, and I'm like, I'm reading something, leave me alone. So, I was reading a blog about a girl. A white girl was dating a black guy. Mm-hmm. And she was going on and on and on and on and on about how the reason that he's with her or whatever, is because white women are better than black women. What added insult to injury was that a black man wrote about this girl writing this status on her Facebook page and legit encouraged it. And I'm like, wow, I don't think that's necessary. I feel like you should just date who you want to date and do it. Like, I don't feel like you have to make any more separation than there already is. We already got a big race issue in the United States, as it is. We already have a problem with it. So to create a bigger one, and then for a lot of our black men to enable that behavior, wow.
I personally don't like it.
Like, you do realize, and I want to throw this out here, because I thought about this, and I'm going to say it out loud. You do realize, even if you marry someone that is not black and have children with them, that your children are black women, because they're part of you.
Sorry.
So you're saying that about, like, if you have a girl, she's a black woman. So that's what you're saying about your child. How does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense to me. Does that make sense to you?
None.
Okay. So your child's going to grow up one day and she's going to read this blog and she's going to see that her father said this about her. How do you think she's going to feel? Because I would totally be crushed if my father said something like that about me. Because he was angry at one point. Like, this stuff is permanent, you know?
I want to go back to the overall dating aspect of it, okay? let's take race out of it. When I see blogs like that, I immediately go to this theory that I came up with. It's based on their own personal experience. That's all. They're based on their own experience. It's based on their own experience. The person that wrote that blog probably had it up to here with the last black girlfriend that they was with. Okay?
I mean, but that sounds like a personal problem. Like, at the end of the day, that's one chick. No. One chick out of, there are 150 million women in the United States of America.
Where do you keep count of all these numbers?
It's called Google. What the heck? I research everything.
Stop Googling. Go to bed.
Anyway, we outnumber men 2-1 in this country.
Facts.
On top of that, 40% of the United States population is black.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that this one person in your bubble has tainted your image of 40% of the rest of the country? Really?
And brothers, you have to ask yourself this question. What is it about you that kept attracting those women to make you feel the way that you're feeling?
Thank you, because at some point you enabled the behavior because you allowed it to happen and she went there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's not to say that it's all on you, and it's not to say that it's all on her. It's a 50-50 partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Both of y'all ruined that relationship. Like, I know what I did in my last marriage that enabled it to end a divorce. I know what I did. I'll take ownership of the responsibility that I did in that relationship to get it to where it is now, which is non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he played a role in it too, but I'm not saying it's all on him. I'll take some responsibility.
And you know what? That's the missing component, is that know when you make your mistakes.
This is everybody wants to play victim.
Not everyone's going to be the victim, and I think that's the problem. Okay, say it with me. Nobody is going to be the victim. Not everyone is going to be a victim. Say it with me. For the people at the top, say it with me.
They got it. They got it. You got the memo. We understand. They understand. They got it. You made your point, babe, 3 times. You've made it 3 times. You made it 3 times.
And if you're watching this video right now, guess what? I don't care. I love it.
Mm-hmm. I know. Oh, stop, boy. Right. So at either rate, it really isn't hard to date a black woman. I feel very strongly in saying that anytime you feel that you have to date another race, I don't care who it is, white, Mexican, Asian, Brazilian, don't care. Anytime you feel like you have to date another race because your own race is too difficult, it's insinuating that that race is easy. And it is an insult to both women. And maybe you need to look inside of you and figure out what's wrong with you before you expose yourself to other people. That's my take on that one.
And fellas, listen to me. It don't matter if you never date a sister again, because I will say this. There are some crazy white women out here. There are some crazy Puerto Rican women out here. There are some crazy Mexican women out here. It don't matter. Women are crazy. Especially this one here. Okay? All women are crazy. Especially when they are provoked. Okay? What? Exhibit A.
Wait till this camera cuts off. It's about to cut off and it's gonna get real. You put your own foot in your mouth.
No, I didn't.
Don't ask for help now. It's too late.
No, I didn't.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. And then the whole... It's not difficult to date a single mother. Women, honestly speaking, we need to loosen the reins on a lot of the things that we will allow and we don't allow. And because we kind of make it difficult on ourselves too. There are some men that are very willing to step in and take all of the responsibility that we've put on ourselves to be great and to love you, and by you not allowing him to because of past experiences, it hinders the relationship. So lighten up, girl, so you can find your husband. It's not over. Yeah. Basically, the point of the matter is this: what's for you is for you. One of the things that we definitely have learned on our journey is that the person that's for you, God is going to create a moment where you two come together. Regardless of what you look like, regardless of your circumstance, regardless of your situation, it doesn't matter, okay? Black, white, same race, interracial, it doesn't matter. 15 children, 0 children. Oh, good Lord, something in my eye. It don't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that the love of God is showing through your relationship. That's what's important.
My thoughts on dating a single mother, just have patience. Have a lot of patience, because she's carrying another human being into this world. And if you truly love that person, you got enough. Work too. Yeah, it is. It is. And I witnessed you.
Jada was on. I was gonna put Jada on the side of the road today. She kept asking me if we was there yet.
Bad. She was not. Okay. When she was coloring earlier, she was like, "Look, I'm finished."
She was good.
Look, I'm finished.
When she was coloring, she was straight. The minute she started asking me, "Mommy, how long before we get to West Memphis? Mommy, are we there yet? Mommy, how much longer? Mommy, I'm uncomfortable." I was like, "Girl."
And do you know how this little this minion right here had the audacity to break out her phone and be like, "West Memphis, Arkansas."
Sure did. I googled it.
Like, we got an hour left. Can you wait? Can you wait?
I so mapped it for her because she was driving me crazy.
Man, just have patience when dating a woman that happens to be a parent, and take it from me. I've known her for 12 years. You know, 8 of those years she was an amazing mother to an amazing girl. And I will say this: witnessing her taking care of that girl has humbled me and inspired me to be, you know, a hands-on stepfather to be. So
Jada loves this guy.
Yeah.
I be trying to figure out why though, cause you know he was gonna get put out on the side of the road too.
What? I got my hitchhiking skills downstairs. Yep, brother. Yep, brother.
He ate all my chips.
You's a lie.
You did.
You's a lie.
You did.
You's a lie and a
bag of Dorito sweet chili chips, and this one over here was smashing so hard that there ain't number crumbs left. He knows I'm not good at sharing.
First off, you smashed the bag up while we was in the car.
Lies.
That what?
Lies.
You kept kicking the bag the whole time.
The lies you tell.
You lied through the space of my teeth. Look here. It was so. We was in the far back. First off, we was in the far back of the truck, right?
Tight quarters.
Okay. The third row. I'm 5'8", she 4'11", okay? I'm scrunched up.
Tight quarters. We was like 13s at the back of that. But you know what? We got down here in one piece.
Yes, we did.
And I'm happy we're here. He's been spending some time with family.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a good weekend getaway vacation, you dig, or whatever. So, and it was also kind of cool to take this on the road, even though I left part of my ring light apparatus back in Chicago. But it's neither here nor there. We got the video done, didn't we?
Yes, we did. You know what's really sweet about this trip? This is the first time I'm seeing extended family of your end. I'm seeing more of your family.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
As we are embarking on this this road.
They silly. They pretty dope.
They crazy. They nuts.
I love my family though. They crack me up.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
But I have one question. Is all your family over?
Short?
Yeah, short.
Yeah, they're all little.
And they all vampires, because none of them don't look their age. They vampires.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look extra young.
Like, I mean.
Well, now you know how I'm an age.
Well, I age gracefully in my family too.
But that wasn't a snack to your family.
Look here, though. That means, all right, if God gives us a child, that means he gonna have severe Benjamin Button. Period.
Are you done?
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done. Alright guys, let us know what you think of this video. Next time I promise we won't be so shady and dark. And all of my pieces will be here. We'll have our normal scenery. It won't be this weird yellow wall in our hotel room. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. What are you looking at?
I thought this room was peach.
This is yellow, babe.
It's peach.
It's yellow.
I'm colorblind. It's peach.
It's yellow.
It don't look yellow.
Peach is more pink. This is yellow.
I do like the stucco.
Oh my God. Hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to leave your comments and all that jazz. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about our video, if you just want to share your discussion and your insight, please do down below. And we will catch you next week on our video, right?
Yes.
High five.
All right, we out this bitch.
All right, nice meeting you.